Okay, welcome back to another episode of Cooking with Mr. Dan. Today we're going to make what I call a carnivore dish. Some people might call it ketovore, but regardless of that, it is delicious. It's only a few ingredients, and it's really easy to make. I think you guys are going to love it. I think it's one of the best ideas for a chuck roast. So without further ado, let's get to it. Okay, like I said, it's a quick recipe. I cut a piece of this off already, just like I cooked it, but this is a little over 2 pounds right here. What's left is chuck roast. Here I have some Mount Olive Pepperocini peppers. I like those. There's like, if you eat 4 or 5 of them, you only get like 3 carbs or whatever, maybe less than that, but we're not going to eat them. I just use these for the flavor. We do not eat them, okay? Here is half a stick of butter. That's my little handheld knife sharpener or honer that I use to sharpen the knife, and I have some ranch dressing right here. And here I also have the slow cooker crock pot. The only thing missing from this recipe, I found a bunch of them online, and most of them use the au jus, the packet of au jus sauce. Well, it's not sauce, it's a little packet of dried ingredients, and you mix it and you dump it in there. I don't use that. I use just the natural juices from the meat. Okay, so what I want to do before we get into anything else is I want to throw a few chunks of butter here on the bottom, let that start to melt down. You don't have to do it this way. There's no particular order which you have to throw anything in, but I just like doing it like this. It's a half a stick. You can put more if you like. There's going to be plenty of juice at the end, you'll see. I've made this, I don't know, 3-4 times now. We love it. My wife loves it. I used to like pepperocini peppers. Just since we've been doing carnivore, I don't do it, but because we like the flavor of it, it goes in this dish. It's perfect. It's called Mississippi roast, actually. Mississippi roast. It's very simple, very easy. So let me pull this meat out of here, put it on my cutting tray, because what I'm going to do to help us along with the cooking time, we just cut it up, and it cooks quicker, because we're going to do this in a slow cooker. Okay, what I try to do is I'm going to clean up the meat a little bit. I just check it for grist. If there's just fat, I leave the fat, but sometimes some of that connective tissue is like rubber. So, and this looks pretty good right here. We got this meat, I think it was on sale at Save-A-Lot, but either way, it's still good. Now you see right here, that's a gristle, so we're going to try to cut that out. My wife doesn't. I don't particularly care for it either, but she likes it when it's nice and tender. Don't want to have to chew nothing, so I'll just chuck this piece in there and cut this out right here. As you can see, it's like silver skin kind of stuff, and I just keep trimming away at it. See, something like that, very little, just throw it in there. This is going to be, like I said, a little over 2 pounds right now. It's going to cook down, and we're going to have this for dinner tonight. Takes a few hours, but it's well worth it. And I'm telling you, you guys are going to love it. You're going to think you died and went to heaven. So let me finish cutting this up real quick. No sense boring you guys with the minute detail here, and we'll be right back. Okay, I just wanted to show you guys, this meat has been really, really nice. Hardly any waste for me, and I don't waste it. I give it what I cut off and I don't want, I give it to the dog. But this here, this is some nice marbling through here, little chunks of fat. But it's nice. It's going to be a good meal. I just wanted to show you that just before we get to the rest of this. And we do eat the fat. My wife loves the fat. She loved it even before she was on carnivore. But neither here nor there. This is just how easy this is. Remember, it's called Mississippi roast. And it's real easy. This is the hardest part of the whole deal right here, cutting up all the meat. You don't even have to cut it up if you don't want to. Okay, as you can see, I got the meat the scraps that I had left, I cut them up. I'm going to stick those in the microwave, cook them down for the dog. Okay, as you guys can see, there's not too much meat in here. It's like 2 pounds, like I said. Luckily, we're gonna have I think we're gonna make some shrimp with this on the side, I guess, to help fill our little bellies. So now we're gonna take some pepperocini peppers, and you could use any amount you want. I generally put between 4 and 5 in here. Some of these are small, so, and some of them are a pain in the tush to get out of here. Oh, see, slippery little buggers, ain't they? Oh, there he goes again. That's 2. And again, I just do these for flavor. I'm not looking to eat them. You could eat them. I don't know what else to tell you. If you don't like them, don't put them in. Like I said, the only thing missing off the original kind of recipe, I just like using the regular juice that comes off the meat. I'm going to put one more of these in there because they're small. And bam, that's it. Now let me take the small one out. Just keep 5 of them in there. I don't want to go crazy. So I'll put those in there. Now you could just add your powder now if you want the ranch powder, which I'm going to do. You can wait till it gets a little more juicy in there. Sorry, Emma, but you know how it is. I got to say what I got to say. So for those of you who don't know, my daughter Emma doesn't like when I use juicy, moist, or otherwise. Covered that, didn't I? Okay, so you just sprinkle the powder, the ranch dressing powder, all over the top. And that's it. The ranch dressing seasoning has no calories, believe it or not. It's just amazing what there's nothing in there, but look at all that stuff. It's 2 tablespoons, 1 ounce is 1 package. So that being said, we're going to just put the lid on this. I got it cranked up to high right now. And that's it for making this. It's like I said, 2 to 3 pounds of meat. Take about a half a stick of butter. If you want more, you put more in. You take 4 or 5 pepperocini peppers, and you take 1 pack of the ranch dressing mix. That's it. So we'll see you in about 4 or 5 hours, and we'll show you what it looks like. Okay, guys, welcome back. It's been 4 hours plus, so I believe it's done. I like it done this way. My wife probably wanted a little more, but no sense dragging it out. If you can notice all the moisture on top of the lid, I just pick up my lid and just drain it all back into there. Keep all the juice. Happy, happy, happy. Hey, get out of the way. Anyhow, so what we have here is, let me get a fork here from, I rinsed this off already. And this is what you look like here. Mississippi roast. Like I said, you don't have to cut it up before you put it in there. I just do to help it cook faster. I'm not going to eat the pepperoncinis, but they're there for flavor. Let's give this a little taste. See how it breaks apart real easy? My wife's going to love this. It has a very slight little distinct flavor from the pepperoncinis. It's delicious. Hopefully this, and we'll have some shrimp. We'll have a good, nice meal. So, if you like the video, give us a thumbs up. Share with your friends. Subscribe if you haven't yet. And when you do, come back and we will give you another delicious dish just like this. This is Mr. Dan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next video, and go carnivore.